Good afternoon, children. Welcome to all our new online session of new academic year 2021-22 of Standard 2 subject English. Myself, Uma. Hope you all are doing well and taking care of your health. But still, I want to share you some tips for prevention to keep you safe and healthy. The first tip: always wash your hands frequently and carefully. Avoid touching your face, nose. Stop shaking hands and hugging people. Don't share your personal things. Always cover your mouth and nose when you cough and sneeze. Do not gather in groups. Avoid eating or drinking in public places. And always remember, whenever you will step out, you have to wear the mask. If you follow all these steps, you will be safe and healthy. So we'll begin our new chapter. The first chapter in English, that is Bridge. It's a poem, and this poem is written by Christina Rossetti. The name of the poetess is Christina Rossetti. Before we start our poem, I would like to ask you a few things. Can you tell me some man-made things? Yes? Yes, very good. The man-made things are the boards, shapes, buildings, bridges, roads. These all are man-made things. Now, now tell me the things which are occurs naturally. The things which occurs naturally are the sun, the moon, sky, clouds, mountains, rivers, trees. Can you see here in this picture? These all the things occurs naturally. So today's our poem is based on the man-made things and the natural things. The poetess Christina Rossetti is tells about the natural things which are prettier than the man-made things. So first we'll recite the poem Bridge from our English Balbharati textbook. The name of the poem is Bridge, and this poem is written by Christina Rossetti. The name of the poetess is Christina Rossetti. The Christina Rossetti poetess tells about the natural things which are prettier than the man-made things. So first we'll recite this poem. Boats sail on the rivers and ships sail on the seas, but clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. Boats sail on the rivers and ships sail on the seas, but clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. There are bridges on the rivers, as pretty as you please. But the bow that bridges heaven and overtops the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is prettier far than these. The poetess describes about the man-made things and the natural things. That poetess tells about this poem. She is comparing the natural things with the man-made things. See here. Boats sail on the rivers. All of you know the boats sail on the rivers. And ships sail on the seas. But clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. The poetess tells through this poem that the boats may sail on the rivers, whereas the ships may sail on the seas. But the clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. Boats and the ships are the man-made things we can see. Yes, but still upon that the clouds which sail across the sky, it looks prettier than the boats which sails on the rivers, whereas the ships which sails on the seas. So she tells that boats may sail on the rivers, whereas the ships may sail on the seas. But the clouds that move across the sky are prettier than these. Now, there are bridges on the rivers as pretty as you please. You can see the bridges are there on the rivers. The river is a naturally occur, and whereas the bridge, the man made that to move from one place to another, to cross the river. So there are the bridges on the rivers as pretty as you please. But the bow that bridges heaven and overtops the trees. Bow means it's a rainbow. The This poem is about the rainbows. The rainbows are the naturally occurs. Yes. When you will see the rainbow, in which season you can see the rainbow? Yes, in the monsoon. And how many colors are there in the rainbow? There are 7 colors. Yes, it looks very beautifully and it occurs naturally. Nobody has made this. It occurs, the rainbow occurs naturally and it looks very beautifully in the monsoon season and it has 7 colors, 7 different colors. The poetess tells that there are the bridges on rivers too, but however, the rainbow that rises above the trees and forms a bridge to heaven. How the poetess tells that there are the bridges on the rivers as pretty as you see, but this rainbow bridges heaven. In the heaven, it bridges, overtops it, rises over the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is prettier far than these. The poetess adds that there are the bridges on the rivers too. However, this rainbow that rises above the trees and form a bridge to heaven. Yes, this rainbow rises above the trees and forms a bridge to heaven to build a road from the earth to sky, and it looks prettier far than these. The poetess tells that there are the bridges too, which are pretty it looks pretty on rivers. But however, this rainbow that rises over the trees and forms a bridge to heaven and builds a road from the earth to the sky. So it looks more prettier than the bridge. the this poem tells, the poetess tells about the rainbows and the bridges, where the bridges are on the rivers too, but wherever the bridges, the man-made thing is the bridge, and the rivers are naturally occurs. Yes. So why the bridge is there in why the bridge is there on the rivers? Because you have to move from one place to another. It made them it this thing is the bridge is made by the man. But two, the poetess tells that this rainbow which occurs naturally, that rainbow rises above the trees and forms a bridge to heaven, to build a road from earth to sky. So it looks more prettier than the bridge. So this poetess tells that she is comparing the rainbows and the bridges, which are that rainbow which looks prettier than the bridges. We all know the boats sail on the rivers, whereas the ship sails on the seas. But the clouds, it occurs naturally, which that move across the sky. It looks prettier than the boats which sails on the seas and the ships which sails on the rivers. And then she adds that there are the pretty bridges on the rivers, but in spite of that, the rainbow that rises above the top, above the trees, that forms a bridge to heaven and builds a road from earth to sky, which looks prettier than these. So students, hope you all of you understood this poem very well. The poetess Christina is tells about the man-made things and the natural things, which are the natural things are looks prettier than the man-made things. She adds the bridges are too pretty, which are on the rivers, but whereas the rainbows which rises above the trees and forms a bridge to heaven, building a road from earth to sky. It looks more prettier than these means than the bridges. So hope you students, all of you understood this poem very well. So once again, we'll recite this poem from our English Balbharati textbook. Boats sail on the rivers and ships sail on the seas, and clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. There are bridges on the rivers, as pretty as you please, but the bow that bridges heaven and overtops the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is prettier far than these. The poetess tells about the rainbows and the bridges. There are the bridges are pretty on they're the pretty bridges on the rivers, but she adds that there is a rainbow which rises above the trees and builds a bridge to heaven and builds a road from earth to sky, which forms a bridge to heaven and builds a road from earth to sky, which looks prettier than these. Now, we'll do some small activity based on this poem, Bridge. So, this poem is about rainbows. Yes or no? So you all know the rainbow we will see only in the monsoon season, and it is naturally occurs. Now Can you tell me, students, how many colors you can see in the rainbow? You can see there are 7 colors. Can you name that colors? Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. These are the 7 different colors you can see in the rainbow. There are 7 colors in the rainbow. Violet, indigo, blue, green, red, orange and yellow. Now let's do one more activity based on these colors of the rainbow. Write the names of things that have the following colors. The first color is violet. Students, can you see on the screen? There are the 7 different colors. These are the rainbow colors. Now we have to find out the things which are related to these colors. The first one is violet color. Can you give me the 2 things which are in violet color? Yes, very good. Brinjal and grapes. Yes, the brinjal is in violet color. The grapes also you can see both the colors in green and violet. Yes, so these 2 things are in violet color. Now we'll move to the second color, which is that indigo. So students, can you give me the 2 things which are in the color of indigo? Yes. So butterfly and flowers. So there are so many different colors of butterflies you can see and the flowers you can see. In that you can see the indigo color of butterfly and flower. Very good. Now we'll move to blue color. Now tell me, students, which things are in blue color? Yes. Which are the things are in the blue color? Sky, blueberry. Yes, the sky is in blue color. And the berries are, you can see the red berries are blue berries. Very good. Now, we'll move to the next color, that is green. Now tell me, which are the things you can see in the green color? Yes, grass and leaves. Yes, grass is in green color, leaves also are in green color. With the green, with the color green, naturally things it occurs and it sees very beautifully and everywhere you can see a greenery. Yes. So in the green color, you can see grass and leaves. Now we'll move to the next color, which is that? That is yellow. Now tell me, students, which things you can see in yellow in color? Yes, you can see banana and sunflower. Yes, they both are yellow in color. Now we'll move to the next color, which is that? That is orange. Now tell me the 2 things which are in orange color. Yes, mango and marigold. These both things are in orange color. Yes, the mango you can see green, you can see orange, you can see yellow. Yes, there are the different colors, but in the orange you can see the mango and marigold. Marigold is a name of flower. Now we'll move to the next color, that is red. Now tell me which are the 2 things are in red in color? Yes, you can see tomato and rose. red in color. You can see the carrots also. Yes. Red jelly. Yes. So many things are there which is you can observe the colors in the rainbow. Yes. So the rainbow has 7 different colors. So related to that colors, you will find out many things. So students, hope you all of you understood this poem very well. Yes. Thank you. Be safe and stay home.